Your girl got scammed, and I'm gonna be telling you the story right after I go through the Dunkin' drive-thru. But yeah, your girl got scammed, and I'm a little bummed about it. Like, maybe you guys are gonna think that this is like a first world problem, because I'm gonna tell you the story. Maybe you guys are gonna think it's like a first world thing. Maybe, I don't know. I'm angry. So we're gonna get some comfort food, and then we'll tell you the story. Hi. Sorry, I just need 1 second to look over the menu.
Okay, take your time.
Okay, I'm ready whenever you are. Could I please have a small pumpkin spiced latte? And then could I have a sausage wake up wrap and an order of hash browns?
And a sausage wake up wrap and order hash browns?
Yes, please.
Is there anything else, ma'am?
Actually, I'm sorry, could we make it 2 orders of the sausage wake up wrap?
Yes, ma'am. Did we already know?
Yep, that'll be it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Awesome, thank you. Ooh, they gave me, okay, so first of all, I think they loaded me up. Like, first of all, I do not think that this is a small. Did they charge me for a small? Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this is a medium, so I will take it. And then they also gave me 2 orders of hash browns, so that's awesome. And they still got me my 2 wake up wraps. So that's awesome. All right, boys and girls, buckle up. So first, let me show you. So here's the pumpkin spice. And then this is one of my favorite things to get at Dunkin'. I love their little wake up wraps. And so it's just a little tortilla, and it has like a half piece of sausage in it, and then an egg and some cheese. It's amazing. I really should be making these at home. Delicious. And then, like I said, they gave me 2 orders of hash browns, which almost every single time I go to Dunkin', I feel like I have to get the hash browns because they're just so good. But here's the story of this company that freaking scammed me, and I'm so annoyed. Disclaimer, I know this is gonna be a first world problem. Just let me go. So I'm moving into my new home. I was in an apartment complex that was absolutely beautiful, but it was outrageously priced. It was just like, I signed with one price, and then with all of the amenities and utilities, it just ended up being a little bit more than personally I wanted to spend. Was I able to afford rent every month? Yes. Did I want to pay that rent every month? Absolutely not. And rent in Nashville was just going up and up and up because, like, I mean, it's Nashville, everyone is moving there. It's like turning into the new LA. There's so much hype around it. Everyone from New York, LA, tons of people are moving here. So yeah, and so I was getting ready to move into my new place, and it's definitely more of like, I want to say it was a downsize, but it wasn't, but I was moving in with roommates. And my bedroom that I was getting in the home, so I was kind of downsizing, if you will, because I was in a 1-bedroom, 1-bath apartment for completely my own. It was like my own space, and then I was moving into this new home. It's 3-bed, 3-bath, and it actually worked out. Like, I ended up getting, like, I get the smallest room and the smallest bathroom, and my bathroom is downstairs, and then, but it makes up for it because I ended up getting a office area in the home, which is absolutely amazing. And they have let me fully decorate this area. This is like, I got an office for the price that I'm paying. Is awesome. All utilities included in this home. But when I moved into this home, I wanted it to be homey. And so I was really starting to look at furniture, and I wanted, I don't know, I just wanted my room to feel light and airy, and even though it's really small, I wanted to just make sure that it felt like home. So one thing I wanted to get was a bed frame. So I wanted to get this bed frame right here. It is the cutest thing in the entire world. It's also a dupe. So this was, I saw it. Usually, like, bed frames like this go for like $2,000. Like, they are not cheap. And I don't know, I saw it and I was like, all right, 350 bucks, like, let's do this. So I didn't want to order it right away because I was like, you know, it's probably going to be pretty fast shipping. So I don't want to order it, you know, a couple weeks in advance. So I ordered the bed frame about a week before I was moving. And they didn't really give me like an estimated time of like when it was going to be shipped out. They just said that I will get notified whenever it is ready to be delivered. So basically the warehouse is in Texas and they have like a local warehouse here in Nashville. So first they need to get it to the Nashville location and then they will schedule a date for it to be delivered. Well, I'm waiting and I'm waiting, and even my mattress, not from this company, was late, so I was just sleeping honestly like at friends' houses, on the floor, on the couch for about a week, and I finally get my mattress, and so I'm just sleeping on a mattress on the floor for over a month because I'm waiting for my bed frame. And so I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, okay? And it's about a month at this point, and I finally get the notification that it's ready to deliver. And so I was like, yes, amazing. So I schedule it out for Friday, which is another week. So it had been a month, and then that next Friday, they were gonna deliver it. So I'm like, all right, sick. I'm gonna make sure that I'm home. And then I don't know about you guys, but I can't really work when I'm expecting someone to be delivering something, or I'm expecting someone to come at any moment. They told me that my window was, I can't even remember. I think they said my window was between 1 and 5 or something like that. And so I was like, all right, cool. Like I'll make sure to be here. So I basically took the day off work and I was just waiting for my bed frame. I was so excited. I even had a friend coming over to help me with the bed frame. And all of a sudden I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting, and around 4 o'clock in the middle of my delivery window, they tell me that my order is canceled due to a death in the family. So I was obviously irritated that I was notified so last minute, but because of the excuse, like death in the family, I was like, okay, like I was annoyed, but like I was annoyed, but I was like, okay, whatever, I get it. I go on to reschedule and I cannot get my bed frame again until next Friday. So it's already been a month, a week, and then they want to wait 1 more week. And I was like, you have to be kidding me. So I called customer service and I was like, hey, I've been sleeping on a mattress on the floor. Like this will have been like a month and a half that I've been sleeping on a mattress on the floor. Like, can you do something? Like, what's the earliest that you can actually deliver it? It's at the warehouse. And they were like, the earliest we can maybe do it on Wednesday. I was like, this is unacceptable at this point. Like I've waited so long for this darn bed frame that this is just crazy. I was like, can I just pick it up from the warehouse? No, like their customer service isn't even in the United States. And so they were like, no. And they kept saying, oh my gosh, they were driving me crazy. They were like, I see. They just kept saying that over and over again. I see, Miss Courtney. Yes, I see. And I was like, it was driving me crazy at that point. And so yeah, they told me that we ended up agreeing for Tuesday. So I'm still sleeping on a mattress on the floor for so long, and Tuesday comes rolling around. So again, I had my friend come over. They were gonna help me set up the bed, and they told me my delivery window was between 4 and 8. So I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm making sure that I'm home the whole time. Actually, me and my friend, we had to renovate like my bathroom downstairs, and he needed to run to Home Depot, but I was like, I can't go to Home Depot. I need to wait for this delivery guy. We were home the entire time. Also, mind you, my home has security cameras everywhere. That will play into this in just a moment. But it is 8 o'clock at that point and it still isn't here. And I was like, what is going on? Like, why isn't it here? So then I'm calling customer service and they're telling me, don't worry, it's still en route, it's perfectly fine. So then 8:30 rolls around and like 8:45 comes rolling around, and this is at night. So I call again and I was like, what is going on? Like, you guys are saying that you're on your way, but like I haven't heard anything from the delivery guy. The delivery guy is supposed to call me 30 minutes before you actually deliver it. So like, where is he? And then I get a notification around 9:10 telling me that my order was not canceled. It was, my delivery was canceled due to a death in the family. And I was like, what? So at this point, I'm calling customer service and I am furious at this point because I'm like, something's not right here. This is weird. What is going on? And yeah, so it's like, I didn't even know what to expect at that point. Like, I was just angry because I was like, come on, you can't keep using that excuse. At this point, I didn't believe them. I did not believe them at all. I think that that's just probably the excuse that they use, I guess, like when things don't get delivered. I don't know. And again, the customer service was not helpful at all. They were like, I see, yeah, we actually can't get a hold of the delivery guy at all. We have no clue where he's at. And I was like, I want the number to the warehouse. Like, give me the number to the Nashville warehouse. They're like, oh, we can't do that, like, blah, blah. They would not give me any information about the local warehouse. I was like, let me just call them. Let me just go pick it up. And then when I'm fighting with this person on the phone, and I'm saying, like, this is ridiculous. It was supposed to be delivered last Friday. And then, so it got canceled on that Tuesday, right? They wanted me to schedule for next Friday. Not the Friday this week, the next Friday, which would have made it 2 months of me sleeping on a mattress on the floor. And I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, it was scheduled for 2 weeks ago, like, or it was scheduled for like the previous Friday. Like, you want to plan out 2 more weeks? And they were like, sorry, like, we've been booked out. We have a lot of deliveries. I was like, this is just crazy. Can I just talk to someone? Like, can I talk to someone within the United States? Can I talk to someone? And I'm a lot more heated now than I actually was on the phone. But I was pretty irritated at that point because they wouldn't give me any information and they just kept saying sorry, basically. Like, you're like SOL at that point. I was just getting so frustrated with the lack of communication, and then them saying, and each time I called them, they would say, well, we'll write an email and you'll hear back within 48 hours. And so I was like, I'm sorry. So you're telling me that if I do not schedule on that next Friday, so it's not this Friday, it's next Friday, 2 months since I ordered this thing, I was like, you're telling me that I have to wait another 48 hours if I don't schedule for that. And then at that point, it's gonna take even longer to deliver because those spots are gonna be booked and then I'm gonna have to go even longer without this. It was just driving me crazy. And then I also told them, I was like, I just wanna make sure too, because they kept saying, like, they kept using the excuse, it was due to a death in the family. It was due to the death in the family. And I was like, I get that, but you also used that excuse 5 days ago. And I was like, just out of curiosity, did everyone else get their shipments today? Like, everyone else that had their items on the truck, did they receive their items today? And they were like, yes. So I was the only one that couldn't get their delivery due to a death in the family? I was like, this just makes no sense. Like, I don't know. And so then, to top everything off, I wake up to a message first thing in the morning saying that my bed frame was delivered at 8:04. I'll tell you why this is annoying. They never came. They never came. They also, if you're thinking that they delivered it to a different address, they didn't. Because every single time that I was on the phone with customer service, I would have to verify my address over and over and over again. Like, every single time. Every time I checked the tracking, I'd have to like type in my address. There was no way they mixed up the address or the address was bad. And so I'm now calling customer service being like, yo, like, you guys are now saying that it was delivered at 8:04. Also, what was weird is I got that text message at like 7:50, something like that. Like, it wasn't even 8:04 yet. And I have security cameras. And so I looked. No delivery truck. So then I call customer service up again and I'm like, hello, this is what's going on. Why are you guys saying that it's delivered? They're saying, I see. Yes, that is weird. Like, and I'm just like, what is going on? And sorry, I almost choked. And everyone is telling me that they can't help me because the tracking says it was delivered. I was like, no, it was not delivered. Like, what are you talking about? And they were like, well, we can't, like, according to the tracking, it was delivered at 8:04. I was like, I know, that is my problem right now, is the fact that you're saying it was delivered at 8:04. I have security cameras. It was not delivered. It was so frustrating, and right now I'm trying to get a refund just because, like, this whole thing has been so ridiculous and no one is helping me because, like, it's saying that it was delivered. It was the most frustrating thing in the entire world. I'm just annoyed. And so at this point, where I'm at the moment is I am emailing, I'm emailing back and forth with the customer service representatives, trying to get my refund. And they told me that I was gonna get my refund on August 18th. Well, it's September 1st. And they told me that I was gonna get It was on September 18th that they told me that it would take 5 to 7 business days to receive my refund. Well, I still haven't received my refund, and so I keep messaging them literally every single day. Like every single day being like, hey, where's the refund? Hey, where's the refund? Like over and over and over again. And so I feel like I just got scammed. That was the worst experience, and I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. And they even told me, they were like, well, we could just give you a discount like on your next bed, like if you were to order another one. I don't want to order another one for it to take another 3 months to get here, and then for you to say that it was delivered when it wasn't. Oh man, your girl got scammed. So that's my update. I hope that you guys enjoyed that story. I mean, I don't really have any more updates other than that. Wow, it is toasty. Hold on, we're gonna take an AC break. I told you guys, it gets warm in this car sometimes. I will invest in a different vehicle at some point. I actually just had to take my car to the shop because 4 days ago, you guys think that I'm all sunshine and rainbows. I'm telling you, sometimes some crappy stuff happens to me. First, so I just took a road trip to Ohio, and then I stopped in Kentucky on my way back to go hang out with my friends Paul and Morgan. You guys saw Morgan in my Starbucks video, the pumpkin spice one. It was so much fun, but on my way coming back, I hit a pothole that was 2 feet. I'm not even kidding you. I heard that thing just go, my whole tire just went completely into the pothole, just completely scratched up my bumper. There was no way to even get around it. Like, honestly, I'm lucky that more damage didn't happen. I'm happy that my car was even able to get out of it. It was very deep. So that messed up my bumper. And then I was 4 minutes away from my home here in Nashville, and someone throws a bag of garbage out of their vehicle, goes underneath my car, and gets stuck. And it basically like ripped there's a thing called a splash shield underneath your vehicle to just prevent, because there's like electronic stuff in your hood, so it's just supposed to protect it from water. Well, it just destroyed it. Like, it just like ripped it. And so I'm just like, you have to be kidding me. So this morning I woke up and I got that fixed. But yeah, you guys think I'm all sunshine rainbows? No, I will tell you, I was angry at this bed frame place. I was really angry, and I will let you guys know if I end up ever getting that refund. I've already claimed like a credit card halt on it. I did that back when, like, as all of this was going on. So I'm just wanting a refund. Is that too much to ask? I don't know. It's just frustrating, but that is about it for this video. If you guys like this story time, let me know down below. Let me know if you've ever had any experiences like this, because it's crazy. Also, if you have any advice, let a girl know, because I got scammed.